Right, we are back. Fingers crossed that everything stays the way it is. A couple of things have changed. First of all, there's a new... I have put a different light there on the side so you see a little bit of yellow. Maybe unnatural looking yellow, but whatever. Not the point. We are on a water-cooled PC now. It has been painful at some point. So it's a horizontal PC case, so it's laying flat on its side with the motherboard basically sitting flat, and at some point it was absolutely covered in water because there was a leak that I didn't see while I was testing it. Now, it's not a big deal. First of all, of course, distilled water doesn't really conduct electricity all that well. You need the salts and minerals for that, which again distilled water doesn't have. And of course I was testing it with the method of jumping the power supply, if you will. So normally a power supply you can turn it on and off, but it doesn't power anything until it gets a check from the motherboard that it needs to turn on. But if you jump 2 pins on it, you can basically turn it on with the flick of a switch. You do that to not turn on the PC at all, but just turn on all those peripherals like the pump, so it can circulate water. And then again, if it starts to leak, you just have to wait until you just let it dry and whatever, and it's really is not a big issue, which thankfully it wasn't. So yeah, we're on a water-cooled PC. Nice, yeah, I'm quite happy with it. What is really cool is, so my graphics card, well, it's never been the best. It's actually very sad. NVIDIA, I know this is not about Dark Souls at all. NVIDIA just brought out a new card, which looks really cool. It's the AX2000 or something it's called. I'm gonna look it up real quick. What is sad about it, it's this absolute mini, like minuscule card, mostly meant for, oh yeah, RTX A2000, that's what it's called. It's a super tiny, tiny form factor card, and it's way faster than my card. It's just, I mean, it's also nice, it's nice that technology doesn't stand still, because it uses a max of 75 watts, which is half of what my card uses, and yet it's way faster. So, cool, progress, right? Anyway, my card wasn't the fastest to begin with, but I am basically running it now as fast as I could possibly do, because I only use a 6-pin power connector, which provides 75 watts. And then the PCI Express connector also provides 75 watts. So the graphics card only has access to a maximum of 150 watts. And that there's certain limitations on the clocks with that. And I'm running it against those limitations right now. It's like on the limit. Before it was kicking and screaming at 82 degrees. And now it's sitting cool and quiet at about 35, 40 degrees maximum at higher clocks. So that's cool. It's working. The CPU I haven't overclocked yet, because that's a whole different thing. Last time I overclocked, basically, this is the problem when you do like 10 years with a platform. Things change, and things have changed a lot. There's so many different voltages and so many different settings that I really have to once again read myself into it of how to overclock that. So that's but that's for later. It's also not that big a deal. The graphics card was the most important part. Okay, so last time we played Dark Souls, when was that? 4 days ago now? 3 days ago? Not sure. We are still in... Oh, I want to say Anor Londo. That was the city in Dark Souls 2, wasn't it? I couldn't think of it. Now I'm thinking Anor Londo. That was it, right? Anyway, we are in Lothric, or at least a part of Lothric, and I was hoping last time that I could kill 2 bosses, and both of which I failed at. So today's task for myself is defeat 3 motherfuckers. A really big bastard with a huge Guandao type of weapon. Some sort of sub-boss unit. I want to defeat him. A dude with red glowing eyes who can basically one-shot me. And then the big beetle man, actual boss that we need to defeat to go further. So that's the objective for today. Let's see if we can do it. Close this out. Grab my trusty controller. I'm just leaving it in the box, honestly, because it's such a nice, look at that presentation. Isn't it nice? The way it has its own seat in there. I'm just gonna keep the box and just keep it in there, because why not? Uh-oh. Oh no. Yeah. The laptop, man. I hate this. Again, you guys have to tell me if it ever cuts out, because this I don't know what it is. I wonder if it's because I'm streaming, but the laptop just does not keep up with this at all. Maybe I need to like draw a wire to it. I could do that. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe get an Ethernet cable and hook it up wired. Next time. It's stupid though. It should work wirelessly. Whatever. Again, you guys let me know if it if there's any issues. Okay. Right. So turn this on. There you go. One thing that's, by the way, kind of annoying about the controller is I don't know how to turn it off. I think it just turns off on its own when you're not using it, but I wish there was like an actual button to say like go to sleep or so. And stop using batteries. But yeah, I don't know if there is. I don't think so. Dark Souls 3. Okay. Oh, and I think the servers might be back online. I'm not quite sure. I think it said something. I think there was like they said there was a mini patch, but I didn't have to download anything. We're also including a really weird like item naming change that's completely random. But like maybe the servers are back online. At least it would be nice for starting it up, right? Oh, come on. Like everything is just load, please. See, everything works except for this. You know what? Maybe I can watch it somewhere else. I'm just gonna look at it on Twitch, I guess. The red demon dude? Yeah, the demon eyes, yeah. Well, it's taking a long time, so I guess the servers are not online yet. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure I would have grabbed it by now. Okay. God. Here we go. This is not my preferred way of keeping track, but at least it works, seemingly. Oh, and I might have to turn this audio off, if there's any audio. There we go. Okay. Failed to log into Dark Souls server. Okay, cancel, because we're not going to try it again, because there are no servers, so it won't find them either. Okay, so simply because he's the closest, I'm going to try to do the fat fuck first. Alright? Fat fuck first. Okay. Oh my god. Well, I already forgot how to play. Do you guys want to hear something nerdy and technical that I learned about streaming? Or is nobody interested in that sort of stuff? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You see, I'm doing this wrong already. You guys die! I need to go here. And then this guy. Okay. Oh, shoosh. Right, once again, fat guy first. We're gonna try. You're trying to nerd out about it. Well, something that I didn't have access to before, now that I use Intel QuickSync I do, is called B-frames. And when you Google it, B-frames, but in relationship to OBS, people tell you, oh yeah, turn that shit on. But the thing is that the people that seemingly seems to often be forgotten is that OBS doesn't make this stuff up, you know, it just implements what already exists. Oh god. Wow. Yeah, this is going well. Oh my god. Oh my god. Woo! Did it. Sorry for that. So, yeah, so these technologies are not... Oh my god. This is such a bad start. I am so turned around. So yeah, B-frames. Anyway, they specifically speak towards NVIDIA having something called psycho tuning, which is a really weird term, but you can activate that. But everyone says like, oh yeah, B-frames, you want to turn that stuff on. What the hell's happening over there? Okay, well, what the hell was that? Did it just Did it just walk into fire and receive damage? I mean, now he's standing still. He feels like an idiot, I think. I don't know. But yeah, B-frames. So, what they do